Okay, awesome. Yay! Okay, so I just came back from a mega amazing, mega amazing, um, it was a gathering for the Angels monthly meetup, but this was a particularly special one because it was the beginning of the year one where they talked about the energies coming in for this year, and the meditation for me was magical because I know what this year is bringing because all my guys have been talking to me, and it's fucking awesome. And what we did was so cool. I'm so excited. I was ball. I mean. I was just so touched at moments where I was just tears coming down my eyes because it was like so powerful and so opening for me that it was like it was like overwhelming. It's just bathing in it. Okay, so um I wanted to okay, um I really want to share with you guys what was just coming through. I just have to tap in and see if I can do it with a computer because I have trouble handling the electromagnetic frequency of a computer or electronics while I'm channeling, which I've started to realize. Which is why it's easier when I'm moving or in a car because there's no standing frequency hitting me because the movement of it actually is propelling me and my vibration, my molecules are actually not being hit and bombarded. So um, okay. So first off, I need to talk about that there has been a running loop or discrepancy in my brain system that I've been slowly clearing or trying to find a hack around because it's like a dead system. And then tonight, this is what I have to speak about before I can get into it. Tonight we talked about judgment, and that was the biggest thing because the frequencies that were coming through with the letting go of judgment actually were able for me to override what was going on, and I was able to throw off the judgment that was still blocked in this part of my brain system, and actually have more full access to my full brain, my whole crown, my whole system here going on system. And it was really cool. But I still have it. I'm just trying to like cuz I had some thoughts come in about my mom, and it's trying to override that because that's what I'm starting to realize, that you need full access to your system to channel. And if you have anything that's pulling on you or distracting your reality, your mind, your frequency, it actually distracts you from tapping in. And so you can't go fully into it unless you're completely clear, like completely clean yourself. You have to be no thought, no nothing, no judgment, no, just complete clarity. And I had been imagining, okay, I'm wearing this blue. I just felt like wearing it today. Yay! And it was the color we were meditating with. So okay, this aquamarine blue that I'm wearing right here is what you're supposed to imagine coming into your brain system, which I was already guided to do a couple weeks ago. Um, and to cleanse it out. And I would, whenever I'd have like a thought of negativity or something try to pull at me because I actually get pressure, I would send the blue light in and it would like quarantine or hold it and like keep it from like pulling on me because it really felt like something was pulling on me like this. And I'm like, go the fuck away. Like, okay, blue light. Well, I called him my blue dude because I saw it on my light side that it was the blue dude who came in. But it is blue. It's just a funny correlating irony there, I guess. Um, but what is I? I'm thinking again. Okay. But yeah, it's just bringing that balance and that centeredness again, into your being, and not also doubt. No doubt. Period. I mean, that's what I had to say to myself. That's actually what I put in as programming in the little um, no judgment. If it comes up, no judgment, no judgment. That's why ping, ping. Instead of the loop happening, you say no judgment, no judgment. It stops the loop. just finding a way to stop a loop. Like, it's programming, okay? You have a loop. I took programming C++. There's loops and all kinds of different things, that formats that they have, and it's like having a logic loop happening. Logic loop, logic loop. And you find a stop in the loop, and the loop doesn't happen because it hits a stop, and it says, no judgment, the loop doesn't happen. And it goes exit, exit, out, loop doesn't exist. That's actually how I see it, because I'm a hacker. I'm a programmer. No, I'm a master hacker is what I was joking. I was like, I'm a master hacker when I was waking up in Austin. It was a master hacker. And then I had these flashbacks too, where I was saying, I was actually, my awareness was saying to myself, I'm actually that brilliant. Wait, if I know this much, that makes me a genius. No, this makes me an ultra genius. I was having this discussion with myself because I was trying to see how awesome I was. Because I didn't want to fathom it, so I actually had to discuss it within myself. I had to have this conversation. How awesome are you? Well, you're actually this awesome because you can calculate this, this, and this. You know, you have to add we can actually show you the mathematics. My guides were like, we can show you the mathematics of how awesome you are. Let me show you. We'll show you charts and graphs and everything. You know, it's all right there. You just don't see it, woman. I love it. Okay. Because I do want to talk, and that's where I have to get to a point where I'm stable again. They were talking really clearly in the car. I was just having straight channeling. Which I've never had before. Well, close to it, I mean, it feels a lot like the Orion Council. Okay, yes. That's what you need to connect with. Because it sounded like it. The Orion Council. Do you have a message? Okay. We'd like to say to all fellow starseeds and all fellow intergalactic travelers that it is of great importance right now to find a discipline, to find a practice to keep daily, as in this form has had much struggle with this. She has gone up and down with frequency, and it is of such importance to keep every moment solid. I mean every moment, and this is something we've been teaching her. We've been teaching her hard, in fucking Jedi training, you know, and just to assimilate all the information coming in right now, because it's very, very, very intense. So to have a practice where you are first meditating, first just sitting in your space, asking for your guides to do whatever they need, that is number one. And number two would be to just, how should we word this? Her mind is right now is trying to choose other things because she's already been around teachers, but we're trying to format a new way for her to speak right now, and it's taking a little bit of assimilation because her brain, like she told you earlier, is still having that trouble. Okay, that's what it was. It was toning. Number two is toning. And this is something we were just reminded of today, at the gathering for the Angels meetup. And It's something that we actually want to further emphasize for everyone. Not just to meditate, not just to tone, but to keep this as a daily practice. Not just doing these things. People get so lost and we need to do them. They don't understand they actually need to people don't like time. They don't like to set a schedule. I know that, this person especially. Um, but if you were to at least set like a sort of schedule, like you get up in the morning and you do your thing. Like this is how I think about it. I actually just every night I like to light an incense, hit my toning thing, hit my little chime. Okay, whatever it is, these little tiny steps, they'll actually keep you at a set tone, at a set frequency, and they'll help you elevate. And the other thing that and I yes, we don't need to mention him. Okay. The other thing is that we do want to mention that it is very important to work the forms. This form in particular has been through a lot, and she's just now finding that she's actually been deteriorated because of what's happened in some of her lower chakras. That they have actually need a lot of work, and she's working quite vigorously and very well for what she's been through. So we're very proud of her, but yeah, she's emotional about it. But it is something that we would like to remind people, is that it is very important to have a daily practice of keeping these vibrational frequencies at a set rhythm. You're keeping your flow, and you're not letting anyone mess with it. No matter if you live in a house with tons of low frequency people, you set your fucking space. If you have to do it with some crystals, if you don't have crystal, go outside and get some fucking rocks. Stick some trees. I mean, stick anything from nature and make a fucking grid, you know? It's simple. You don't even need guidance. You just stick it around your damn place and you put an intention and you got it. It's not hard these days and age. You don't need to know all these specific, like, I'm setting a grid and I need to listen to my guy. You know, like, people, I get so much lost. Okay, so it's very simple. It's just set your fucking space. Keep it, hone it, work on it. If you can get out of someone else's aura, that can be helpful. We have learned that from we're living in hotels and apartments and all kinds of things. It is not very healthy to constantly being around someone that is unhealthy. And if you're stuck living above or below or next to, it actually can be a hindrance on you. No matter if you've gridded the whole place or not, you can still sense it, especially if you're very sensitive, like I have been. And okay, so is there anything else? No, but they'd like to say thank you, and that they appreciate this message coming through. Thank you.